Good day everyone. Today we'll be taking a look at the British South African Revolution, aka the revolution that gives you an extra factory as the British and increases the gather rate of all of your villagers. Because of course the British economy needed more help. Now let's take a look at those cards. First things first, we have the Huguenots card that lets you build 30 Corps de Bois, like villagers. You've probably already hit your max cap for your normal villagers, so you can send that card and you can add 30 new villagers right on top of that. Next up, you got the Diamond Rush. Diamond mines have 100,000 coin on them. So if you've depleted all the coin by your town center, you can drop that down and mine coin for a while. Next up, we have Wanderlust. Now this is a card that you can send an infinite number of times. And every time you send it, it increases the HP count of your land military units by 5%, as well as the movement speed of all of your villagers by 5%. So what ends up happening is at a certain point, you will greatly increase the HP of your land military units, especially in a treaty game where you'll have more time and thus more opportunities to send the shipment, which makes it gel very well with native units, as well as high HP mercenary units, especially units with a huge health pool like the Mameluke. Next up, we have Zoxa Foodstuffs, which gives you some food via shipment as well as some herd animals, which will let you create a formidable livestock-based economy. After that, we see some defense-related cards, such as the Infinite Fort card, a card that sends military wagons plus trek wagons, and a card that also sends outposts plus trek wagons. And an eco card that sends homestead wagons plus trek wagons. Trek wagons can store villagers inside of them, and when they have villagers inside of them, they gain an attack, and also trek wagons naturally have a pretty high HP pool and a good amount of range resist. Trek wagons are useful for situations where you have to send villagers either outside of your base once it's overrun, or you have to send villagers to some corner of the map where they might be ambushed by the enemy along the way. Once you've disgorged your villagers, you can rapidly use your villagers to start making new military buildings and start creating a second base, and since you have so many trek wagons, you can honestly send one or two straight into the enemy's maw to distract the enemy while you rebuild your base, or you create a hidden base behind the enemy for a sneak attack. Now, a trek wagon filled with villagers can't 1v1 an entire army, however it can 1v1 an enemy explorer once there are about 7 villagers inside, because the trek wagons have 50 range resist, they have over 400 HP, and they can easily gain over 72 range attack once they have a few settlers inside them. Last but not least, we have our 3 factories. With the South African Revolution, you can send an additional factory, so you can have up to 3 factories, turning you into an economic monster. So go out there, have fun, and flex on all of the other revolutions with your beastly economy.